Morning everyone, hope you're okay. We're on a Wednesday morning. Many thanks indeed for checking in. Quite a rarity me coming to you in the mornings, but I've got something for you today on a horse currently priced, and this is nice, 20 to 1. 20 to 1 with Bet365, 18 to 1 with William Hills, 18 to 1 Betfred, 18 to 1 just about everywhere, including Sky Bet, and all these bookmakers are paying first five on this particular race. This is an extra information. I'm going to give it you free of charge, and if you've got your pens and papers ready, I will give you that in just one moment, and then I'll be back to you tonight at 6 o'clock as normal, and that'll be previewing Thursday's action. Already for tomorrow, I've got a 10 to 1, come 12, 14 to 1 chance, which I'm told is maximum material on a horse which should absolutely bolt up. So that's exciting to say the least. There are 5 big bets running at Navan this afternoon, all of which have been well supported in the ring since I put them up. I put them up at 20 to 1, 16 to 1, 9 to 1, 12 to 1 and 10 to 1. The 12 to 1 chance is now 5 to 1. The 9 to 1 chance is 5 to 1. The 20 to 1 chance is 7 to 1. And so forth and so on. Like I told you last night, you've got to get the early bird to get the worm. There are over 2,000 people calling in to my #1 channel at the moment, and it is trending and going up. 2,500 called on Sunday, and it looks like it'll be on Saturday, and it looks like there'll be 3,000 a day very soon indeed. If you imagine that 3,000 people are just putting, just hypothetically, a tenner on, or a fiver, that's 15,000 or 30,000 pound going on each horse. You know, it's an absolute mint, and so when you consider today that on my prior video, which is the one before this, what I put on last night at 6 o'clock, which you can find in the vault, of course, that you know, it's a chance to absolutely make a fortune, isn't it? 20 to 1, 16 to 1, 9 to 1, 10 to 1 and 12 to 1, all of which now have been dropped down, the bookmakers, to stop their liabilities and basically running for cover. Yesterday's horse was given at the first show, and I had no idea what it would be. The horse was called Money Heights, was back from 5 to 1 into 5 to 4 and duly won. There's not many tipsters can move the market like that and then win as well. 5 to 1 to 5 to 4. The day before, even though there was a couple of non-runners in the race, was 18 to 1, 18 to 1 when I put it on at around about 5 o'clock, and it was backed into 2 to 1 and won. And it was won by 10 length as well. That was a horse called Good World. And the day before on Sunday, we actually got away with that one, that it won at 16 to 1, which was unbelievable. They must have had the day of rest there, the bookmakers, and didn't listen to what I was doing or didn't take any notice of what was being backed by my legions of followers. So we just keep marching forward and just keep winning. I'll put these messages on a little bit later to give you a bit more time to certainly take the prices when they come out, because the bookmakers are absolutely terrified of what's happening. There's far too many on to 1 for their sakes, and with Irish racing playing a leading role in what I do as well, as I'm the #1 in the world at what I do on that for sure. Nobody's tipped more winners in Ireland than me. The bookmakers just can't win, and when they can't win, they usually either ban you, stop you, or cry in their milk and soup. And at the moment, they're really crying in their soup and trying to avoid action, and that's what they're trying to do, to avoid action in what I'm doing, backing huge price horses which are being smashed off the boards and then winning, as you've just seen, 18 to 1 to 2 to 1 and 5 to 1 to 5 to 4. The 5 horses at Navan are all still very backable, at least 5 to 1, and we're up for some big doubles and trebles, and I wish you all the best of luck today. But if you continue to back horses which are way above the odds like I'm giving you, percentage wise, you're going to clean up, and that's what this is all about. My average strike rate is 42% win in place, and on all bets in the last 2 years plus, and the average price is 7 to 1, which means unbeatable, and unbeatable over a long period of time. Okay, so with all that in mind, I just needed to tell you that because a lot of new people are coming through. Over 300 new subscribers in the last 3 or 4 weeks, and over 50,000 views in the last month. We're really moving forward, and I'm tipping an awful lot of winners, as you well know. So I've got a late information bet for you on this service now. It's a big price, so once again, you don't have to go bananas and have the crown jewels on it. Go to the 130 at Nottingham, and I'm going to have a few quid on one here, which is, as I say, 20 to 1 at the moment with, I'm just looking, 20 to 1 bet 365, 18 to 1 across the board everywhere else, and predominantly all the bookmakers are paying first 5 places. So I'll give you this now, then I'll be back at 6 o'clock tonight for Thursday's action, and also give you that huge bet for tomorrow, which I've already got, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot more action besides that. That's running at Thurles over there in Ireland, and I'll tell you all about that. But just let's go to the meeting at Nottingham, as I say, in the 130, and this horse is 20 to 1. It's number 5. It's called Carlos Felix. Again, it's a horse with 4 zeros next to its name, 0, 0, 0, 0. I think it's got a very good chance, to be honest with you. It's running off a low mark of 63, and I think it's got a very good chance. It's stepping back in trip from 1 mile 6 to 1 mile 2, which is going to really suit it down to the ground. It's trained by Philip Kirby and ridden by Joe Williamson, and a combination which is rather unfashionable. And Philip Kirby's not having the best of seasons at this moment, but he has had 22 winners, and I think it could be 23. This is a big price, this one, and the bookmakers are saying paying first 5, so 20 to 1, it's still a 4 to 1 payout if it's in the frame, that's for sure. So this is the first time young Joe Williamson's been on board. He claimed £3, and I'm told the horse is going to respond well for him. He usually rides over hurdles, Joe Williamson. This one's an apprentice event, and he's going on the flat for his governor, Philip Kirby. So it's number 5. The horse is called Carlos Felix. If you give me the thumbs up, I appreciate that. I've made this message around about 6 minutes long, but I just needed to tell you what's going on the prior message, of course, because at the moment there's been about 1,500 views. There's still quite a lot of people going to be calling in. So if you've not already got the Nevan bets, then they're on the message which was on last night at 6 o'clock. Okay, fresh and ready. Let's do it again, and let's go again tonight at 6, and we'll talk about Thurles and much, much more. Good luck.